Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we are wrapping up our journey. Every single week we have been reacting to the new performances and now we are finishing things up with Queendom Season 2 and the 6 final performances. First things first, big congratulations to WJSN/CosmicGirls on winning Queendom Season 2. I've repeated several times throughout the past few weeks that I do not care who wins at the end, that I think everybody deserves and especially earned the crown, and at the end WJSN were crowned the winners, and yeah, I'm very happy for them and excited to see what not just for them, but for all the other artists the future has in store. We already have, I think, 4 of them confirmed for comebacks. I think Hyolyn for July and WJSN, LOONA and Kep1er for June, so exciting times ahead of us. Two other things I need to say beforehand. As you already see, the screen is already a bit, edited. This time I am recording the video with the filter on already, which means that I won't be able to give you to give you the reaction a bit faster now, because yeah, I thought we would be getting more uploads of this, because in the past few weeks you always got one initial upload with reactions to the performance and then the actual full version performance. So they uploaded this without a thumbnail or anything, and it barely got any views because apparently the upload is also not viewable in half the world or something like that. I don't know. So I thought, okay, they would be doing another upload, but now I saw, okay, they actually gave these no thumbnails, so I guess these are the official uploads. So, you know, could have reacted yesterday already, then after getting home from work, but we're just doing it now. But to be able to give you this now out as soon as possible, because I gotta be back at work already in 2 hours, we're recording it now like this, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I will probably be giving you the unedited version tomorrow, you know. But for today, I think this should be enough. And the other thing I definitely gotta say is, before we now dive into these final performances, I really need to say that I've realized for myself that this entire format of this competition show did kind of affect the way I initially reacted to the performances and songs throughout the past few weeks, because due to being a competition show and due to having a ranking every single week, I told myself, okay, I want to rank every single round as well for myself. That just immediately made things a bit more critical for me, because I obviously had to look out for more potential critique points that I then can talk about, to then be able to justify why now your favorite group ranked lower than the other one, or ranked on 6th place or 5th place and whatnot, you know. Due to having to always have those 3 bottom ranks, I had to look out for stuff that I may not enjoy as much as by others, which just ultimately created this kind of more, you know, critical environment, you know, which is really not what I'm usually doing, you know. I'm usually always here solely for enjoying and just having the passion and love for the music and performances. But with that competition format, that kind of got, you know, a bit affected there. Which is now, for these final performances, I won't even bother comparing them to one another, nor do I want to rank them, because, you know, doesn't really matter either way, you know, the ranking is out already, so what does it matter now how my ranking looks like in comparison to the actual one. We are now just going to be diving into these performances to enjoy them. No ranking, no critical eye, just focusing on the positive things, which I honestly should have done these past 2 weeks as well, because again, I should have just cared for the performances and the enjoyment that comes with it, instead of trying to rank it, okay? That's definitely something I've realized for myself, and I think that's also why I never really had that type of feeling with the Kingdom performances, because I reacted to those after the show was over, you know, where the rankings didn't matter any, like, the rankings mattered even less, you know, because it wasn't live. Anyways, okay, that now all thrown out here at the beginning. We will not care about rankings here. We will just now enjoy these incredible performances from all the incredible artists. And we're kicking things off. We're doing it in chronological order like we had it on the album, with Hyolyn and her song Waka Boom, My Way. 6 minutes long. Holy shit. Let's just go, okay? Queen on the thumbnail ready. Let's just go. Let's just get into it. Let's not waste any more time. How she gotta fill 6 minutes though? Oh. Do they really have a location like that? Nisil.
I wanted no one to know, but someone to know. Time that was locked in darkness. Time where I fell without a wing. to the grave. I
Of this atmospheric opening here.
Therefore, I remain in this moment, at this place.
Ooh, the transition.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be ready.
And oh, look at that outfit! And the hair! Wow, her scepter has the mic. That's so cool. I said it during the song reaction. This is a song meant to be performed. So let's go. Oh, we do have these little play-ins then, huh? Okay, guys. Woo! What a visual. Look at her. We are live. I love this. Woo! And then the switch up to the vocals. It was definitely, alongside the Kep1er song, my favorite in the BBG song. These three, I'd say. And it hits even better on stage. Ooh, this anti-choreo. You know, like you would expect a very explosive party, but instead this smooth slow-mo. Ooh. We're using the entire stage. Awesome. The live vocals, man. Woo! Woo! Oh, that was dope. We don't have many play-ins, but at least I can relate to them when they appear. I love this choreo bit actually, because I think we'll be getting a more extreme dance break later on, like performance wise, with the choreo. Like, I'm still so happy about the stage setup though. It looks so awesome and really suits the final theme. I'm not just wondering though what we're going to be doing with the feature. Will she just do it herself, or she's there? Said LOONA vibing alongside with her. She's a beast, y'all. She's a beast. Ooh, even she gets a choreo part. Awesome. And now is sending up. Whoa! What? Did she just do a trustful mid performance? Okay, I love that Lee Young-ji's there though. That's so cool. Oh, the camera moment there. I said it. This song will just hit so differently live, and take the crown, queen. Damn. Like, seriously, I said it during the reaction to the song itself. This song is meant to be performed. This song already hits insanely strong in audio, but it will feel so much better with a live performance, you know? The way the song was constructed and everything. And now we have the live performance here, and Jesus fucking Christ! Did it deliver, okay? That intro was really, really awesome, you know? Both visually and just, you know, the message behind it was pretty dope. But then the entire performance that came with it, just spectacular, okay? A spectacle! You know? And here's now the thing. I did see now when it came to the rankings for the final and everything that I think she ranked 5th or something like that. Like, didn't she rank 1st place overall in the preliminary stuff? You know, just for the previous rounds. And then obviously when it came to the live voting now for the final, due to her being a soloist, which is this is exactly what I said at the beginning of the show. Her being a soloist will really, really, you know, not necessarily be a downside for the performances, but obviously then when it ultimately comes to the rankings and to the points, because soloists just don't have that big of a fandom as groups most of the time, you know, especially in comparison to now for the participants of the show. So I did see a lot of people say that her being a soloist here kind of screwed her over in terms of, you know, she just didn't get as many votes as the other artists in there, that she easily should have been ranked higher. And you know, like mentioned, while I don't really care at the end of the day who ranked where, because everybody performed wonderfully and amazingly, Hyolyn just really stole the show for me throughout this entire thing. I said it at the beginning. I was so blind and so blank on Hyolyn as an artist, and just haven't reacted to Sister either, you know. I just didn't know her, you know. The opening performance was cool, a cool little teaser, you know. The first round performance was great. But it was like, okay, you know, I'm still waiting for that big moment. And then So What came along, and it remains, in my opinion, from at least the first 4 rounds, my favorite performance of the entire season. So What just blew me away and totally sold me on her. Then she delivered insanely in both the unit stages, vocally and dance-wise. And then the 4th round performance was also a lot of fun. But especially these unit stage performances and the So What performance were really sold me on her. And now we got this, okay? How can you not absolutely be in awe at her raw talent and both the dancing performance and the vocal strength and delivery that she showcased, not just on this performance, but throughout this entire season? Damn, this is easily one of my favorite performances of the entire year thus far, you know, so across, outside of Queendom 2. Like, the way it was initiated, the way we used the stage, the backup dances, the entire visual, which I mentioned really suits this final team, which I, like mentioned, loved so much about Lion from G-Idol. Like, alone the scepter as a mic here, hello. Again, the stage visual itself, the song itself kicking hard, her outfit, her hair, her live vocal power, okay? And also, that feature. The Lee Young-ji feature was absolutely 10 out of 10, you know, it like really adds that raw badassery on top of what was already there. Her being actually part of the performance is 10 out of 10 too. And then they actually, man, she actually, how many feet are that? I don't know. She literally dropped off that stage part there, you know, and then just kept performing afterwards as if nothing happened, okay? Absolutely insane. And I'll say like that, I know, like mentioned already, that she has a July comeback confirmed. We're definitely going to be checking out that, and we're 100% also going to be checking out more of her previous stuff. Will it go into this badassery concept like this? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it will be more like the sexy summer type of songs or everything. But either way, Hyolyn made a fan out of me throughout the season, and that's, like mentioned, I think what Queendom is there for at the end of the day. Only one artist can win, but the other 5 can gain new fans and new eyes on them after this show. And it's definitely what happened here. Okay? I'm bowing down to Queen Hyolyn, who absolutely murdered it every single time she was on stage throughout Queendom Season 2. This performance was everything I could have asked for. It was awesome. We're now moving over to the winners of Queendom Season 2. which is WJSN with Aura. And the song itself definitely grew on me the more I listened to it. On the first impression back then last week, it was a bit, it felt like something was missing. But I think this song still really delivers in its own way. But I think it will deliver now more with the live performance on top of that. Obviously, like mentioned, Pantomime alongside Hyolyn Somewhat was my favorite performance of the entire season. So like mentioned, have absolutely no issue with them winning this at all. You know, because again, why should I have an issue with anybody winning here? Everybody's incredible. So now let's see how their final performance looks like. Very excited to check out their news coming that will come soon and dive more into some of the previous releases before that. But for now, it's time for Aura. Let's go. Okay. Interesting intro. Oh, drones. Always so impressed with that type of stuff because it's so...
All the orbit,
Oh.
cosmos, the universe. I
Okay,
don't
that's
know
sick.
moonlight, because in the end, the queens enlighten with aura.
That was awesome. Okay, additional sound here. That's not part of the actual song. I do think though that they should have cut that intro from the actual audio, because it just doesn't really vibe with the rest of the song. But ooh, clock visuals! Ooh! These front view visuals with hands left and right, they always get me, okay? Maybe she's looking beautiful, but look what's here. Ooh. Facial expression there was. Ooh. With that hair color though, she actually looks a little bit like Xion from Stacy. She's really been standing out for me though, especially back with that unit stage and everything. Awesome pre-chorus still. I love the visuals of the stage though, you know, the background and everything, the colors used. Looks really, really cool alongside their outfits. Ooh. I love the charisma on the stage, you know, the facial expressions really, really work well. These clock visuals! You know, like mentioned, these front view shots with the arms left and right, it leaves me in awe every time. The synchronization on that is just... I am expecting... Or maybe the drones were that part. Like, are we getting another big moment? Okay, we're using that for every stage, I think. That's cool. Hell yeah. That was awesome. You know, the way we have them rise up just for that high note there. Good stuff. Now this what's the name for it? This unit performing here, you know, where everybody's singing at once. And the awesome ending pose. The visuals they're serving though, seriously. Yeah, but I don't know why, but with the hair color, he's really reminding me a bit of Shion throughout this. Either way though. Okay, WJSN's Aura. There were a lot of things that I really enjoyed in this, and I think it definitely evaluates the song. Even though, like mentioned, I think they should have definitely cut that intro part from the official audio back on the Spotify release and everything, because it just kind of, you know, isn't really a typical intro. Like these talking intros don't really work for me that much when you like want to listen to the song several times in a row. But like this very atmospheric opening intro was very cool with the visuals. This drone show to kick us off was really cool. Okay, the visually alongside that, you know, to go with that talking intro was really creative. Like mentioned, I think these, similar to like the clock visuals we did later, the synchronization on this, it's always very impressive to me. This opening shot was cool, you know. Like mentioned, a lot of little awesome choreo moments, especially like mentioned with these left and right hand shots and everything. And then like mentioned, we also had this cool spot there at the end with the two vocalists rising up to the heavens to perform the final vocals. Then a cool ending pose. I do gotta say though, I think it may be like mentioned due to the pantomime performance being their performance before that, but I kind of missed a little big finale moment here, outside of like mentioned that stage of like, I don't know, at least fireworks or something like that, you know what I mean? Like when we drop that final chorus, it we like get you know what I mean, when this like golden thing showers down, you know, like these sparkles and everything. I don't know the exact name for it, but it's like pyro / firework, but like not really explosive pyro or anything. There's definitely a name for that, you know, when it rains down like that, you know. I think that would have been very cool, would have been aesthetically very pleasing. But that's like mentioned a little thing, and like mentioned, I think we were a bit too spoiled, I think, with the pantomime performance, because that was just stage setups and extras overload, you know, which now obviously in comparison to this just feels much bigger that way. But either way, even outside of that, you know, this drawn part, like mentioned, the little intro section, this rising up part here too, there were still a lot of cool highlights within this performance, and like mentioned, they deserve it. They earned winning Queendom Season 2. They've done very great performances throughout this entire season, with Pantomime, like mentioned, being one of my absolute favorites. And Aura was also great, okay? Aura was also great, and very enjoyable. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what this does for them. You know, obviously because usually a win like this should increase the popularity. And what did they win though? Did it win? Wasn't it like a reality show like Stray Kids last year? I think Stray Kids won a reality show on Mnet after winning Queendom. Or did they win money or something like that they can now use for a comeback? I have no idea, you know. Either way though, again, big congratulations to WJSN / Cosmic Girls on winning Queendom Season 2. I'm very excited to check out more of what they did in the past, and looking forward to their comeback, I think in June or July. Either that. Okay, let's move on to our third performance of the day, which was my second favorite song, or actually my favorite song alongside Hyolyn's Waka Boom, which is Kep1er's The Girls Can't Turn Me Down. And similar to Waka Boom, it's a performance song. You knew after the first listen this song is meant to be performed, so let's look at how it's done. Kep1er, The Girls Can't Turn Me Down. Very excited for the comeback. We will be checking out the album before that, 100%. Let's go. They really delivered throughout the entire season. With, like mentioned, the fourth round performance being my favorite of theirs throughout the competition. Also, I hope Hyolyn is doing well. Ooh! Because I heard she had a breakdown beforehand due to stress. Oh, the fire. Oh, just, you know, just doing the... Oh, the visuals with the fire here are awesome. Because it gives this, or gave this, visual effect, you know, when you can see the heat in the air. That was cool. Sorry about the names, though. Still can't have them all. Or can't name them all. So just appreciate them this way. Oh. Awesome. I still love this song a lot, especially the pre-chorus. Oh, her though! Her hair and her stage presence, charisma. Is that Hikaru? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. It's such a girl crush song done right. It's awesome. Hell yeah. I love how many little showcase moments we have here. You know, with like only 3 there or 2 here, using the stage that way. That's cool. Oh, with so many stage setups here. That's so cool. This pre-chorus is still so dope. Her outfit though, damn. Ooh, the kick with the camera effects. I love the song so much still. It's so good. Her though, seriously, her though. Woo! That's so dope. Like the different camera views, the way it's like a little bit of her hair. What the fuck? Ah, that's, man, so many cool creative moments in this. Back with the fire. She actually did that note live. Seriously, how can you not love this? Jesus Christ. That was so fucking dope. That was so freaking cool, okay? This entire performance was one highlight. Was just one big highlight reel, okay? This entire stage was one highlight after one another, okay? The dynamic in this, the tempo in this, the creativity and the amount of different stuff we had in there. Like this, like, the intro was cool, you know? The opening section with the fire was awesome. Then, like mentioned, the way we had so many moments throughout this entire stage where we have 2 members here, 3 members there. Like, the entire stage was used again, you know, making for this very, very engageable and energetic dynamic, just by the way the stage was produced. The outfits were insane. The power was insane, you know, like delivery-wise. The charisma was on point. The facial expressions were on point. And I'd mentioned me being a big fan of the song obviously helps too, because I just love the verse picture, love the pre-chorus, the chorus itself and everything. I talked about it back at the reaction to the song itself, how much I really, really enjoyed and how much fun I had with it on re-listens too. The dance break went hard. Like mentioned, I'm so sorry about not knowing the names. Is that Hikaru? I don't know, honestly. But honestly, I want to know the name right now so I can probably tell, because seriously, her face expressions in this, alongside the hair, which is like blue, blonde, black, what the fuck, with the googles on top of that, that's so freaking dope. Okay, is it Hikaru or Hikaru? I'm so sorry, like mentioned, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to find it. I'm so sorry. I think it is. Maybe? Like, I'm at least seeing two pictures here. We're like two persons with one of them is Hikaru. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Either way, she definitely stole the show for me. Her hair, her face expression, all of this were absolutely ooh. And the dance break, like mentioned, with the evaluated platforms also added on top of that. But seriously though, again, the way the chairs were used in this was so cool too. You know, it's like these little fun things. But she actually held the notes here. She actually performed it the way, because in the audio, like, it was edited to go like this outer space type feeling, and here she actually did it live. With the fire on top of that. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity, okay? I love both this and the Hyolyn song so much on the audio already, because I already knew, okay, the performances of this are going to be wild, and damn, what a beast of a performance. Kep1er's The Girls Can't Turn Me Down, that was 10 out of 10. That was so freaking dope. Like mentioned, her with the blue, blonde, black hair, probably my favorite / bias of the group. And I'm not, like mentioned, sure who's Chaehyun. Maybe it was her who did the vocal there. I'm like mentioned, I don't remember exactly the distribution here. Hope she's doing well, because like mentioned, going from one competition show to another is definitely stressful, so hope she's doing fine. Yeah, this performance was so freaking dope. I had so much fun with it, and we're not done yet today at all with this Tough Time. We're now moving over to BBG performing Red Sun. And Red Sun, like mentioned, it's such a classic G-Friend sound, and such a special type of craft when it comes to the way the song was produced and everything. I said in the reaction, I'm a bit conflicted, because it's obviously very typical to what they've done before. But like, why should I complain when the song then is just so good, okay? Had listened to it a lot throughout the past week. Red Sun is awesome. Has such a absolute impeccable energy and feeling to it, and I'm very excited to see it live on stage as well. They look insanely pretty on the thumbnail already in their dresses, so let's stop the talking and let's dive into it. BBG's Red Sun. Oh, we're going a bit fantasy. I mean, the song does have that fairy tale type feeling to it. Dude, they look pretty though. Look at them. What's going on with my boys in the back though? What's up with the legs? Oh. That stage setup and the way the backup dancers involved is very, very playful. Also, happy birthday to Shinbi, who's having her birthday today, and happy belated birthday to Unya. OMG! Oh, the stage has a kind of a theater feeling to it. Yeah, this gives me big theater vibes. The way the stage stuff is done and everything. And the way the backup dancers are involved. I think I really should do the next G-Friend reaction this weekend. This is just peak G-Friend sound basically. And the girls nail it. He's like, nope. Yeah, now with the maxi too, yeah, this is very, very theater vibes. Like musical. Both a bit. Aww. We obviously have the butterfly in the background, what else? Oh, OMG sounds incredible! I really hope we're getting comeback confirmation soon, by the way, too. But the second part of the chorus, it's... Ah, that was cool, the reveal. Oh, do we know if Bubbles on there? Yeah. Wait, do they see themselves live on the feed too? Oh. That ending shot is so cute to me. Oh man. Man. It's like what I mentioned, you know. I said it in the Red Sun reaction too, that the song, like mentioned, due to encapsulating that old school G-Friend energy so much, it really has a bit of an emotional touch to it as well, you know. It like they go back to the roots for this final, and it really works that way. The performance, like mentioned, like the stage and everything, really had a big theater vibe to it, you know. The way the backup dancers were dressed, the way we had a bit of humor involved within the choreo too, and the way we had this like crazy colorful background and everything as well. We really went for a big topic and theme here visually, which really worked well with the sound itself. And while I think, like mentioned, still that the song like isn't a huge special performance type of song, right? The song itself still is just it really hits here, okay? It just is a perfect type of song for what I love to listen to at the moment, especially throughout this past half year, where I got really more into these more softer songs and everything. And Red Sun by BBG is just... it's just beautiful, y'all, okay? The playfulness in there, the bit of jazziness, the lovely flavor sprinkled over there, but then these lovely vocal sections on top of that. It's such a beautiful song, okay? That, like mentioned, I think is now still not the best, or was the perfect choice for this type of finale here, you know, at least from the attitude of the song, but the song itself and the way the performance was done nonetheless, it was so damn fun, okay? And really makes me want to check out more of G-Friend, okay? It really makes me want to check out more of G-Friend, so maybe that's what we're doing this weekend. The next reaction would be the LOL album. I'm still unsure if I want to do all 10 songs in one video, or if I want to do it as usual with the you know, reacting initially, or like reacting and then making my thoughts straight away, or first reacting and then a few days later give you my thoughts and everything. I will see how we'll handle that. Either way though, BBG's Red Sun, a very, very lovely wrap up to the Queendom Season 2 journey. They had a lot of great and especially emotional performances. I think that's generally way more their thing, you know, why they're the unit dance stage was cool and everything, you know, which was what was it? I already forgot the name. These type of songs and these type of performances suit them way, way more, and it was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with this, enjoyed it a lot. We're now moving over to LOONA's pose. And I said during the reaction to the initial audio that there are a lot of things in it that I really, really love, but unfortunately a few things that I'm just generally not a big fan of, and it is mostly these very, very edited voices plus male vocals, or like vocals that don't have anything to group with the don't have anything to do with the group itself, you know, which kind of like mentioned made it impossible for me to 100% love the song. But as I then also commented a few days afterwards under the video again, the song got better and better with every re-listen, because even outside of those little things that I may not fully enjoy, the things that I do enjoy in the song are so damn good. And that's why I'm now very excited to check out the live performance of LOONA's final song. Boy, the song itself is 3 minutes long. How is this now nearly 5 minutes long? Okay, let's go. Do they have an iPad there and use it as a sign? What? That makes sense. Wait, the photographers are LOONA. You can fool me. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, maybe not. Okay. I thought they would be like ripping off their jackets and reveal that they're them actually. Look at the outfits though. What the f— Ooh, the camera effect is dope. Yo, what is up with the outfits here? Holy shit. Ooh. I love the hip-hop aesthetics. Or like the more, you know. Yeah, never mind, it's definitely a bit more hip-hop influenced visually. This pre-chorus is so good. Woo! And it's definitely cooler on stage. Ooh. Yo! What is up with her look in this? The leather jacket? Jesus, what the hell? Ooh. Oh, there was that a little bit of breakdance there too? That's dope. This pre-chorus, it's so good. Oh, the way she does that, you know? The chorus hits so much better live on stage, actually. It's insane. Like with the choreo on top of that. When the vocals kick in here for the chorus, it's actually so insanely good. But now, what do we have extra added here? Woo! I mean, that's just fucking badass. Now the leather jacket is off. Look at her. What the f— Ooh! I love the things that we added here. Like na na na, I talk like na na na. It's so catchy. Seriously though, red hair girl in this is just— what the hell? I mean, yo, this was too much heat. This was too much heat. Both visually and in the sound, okay? They gotta calm down. Wait, who? What did they scream? Jinsoul, I love you? I think so, right? I just want to hear that again, wait. Maybe, I can't fully hear it, but... Okay. Okay, you know. As I said, during the initial audio reaction, there were a few little parts in there that were not my favorite style, you know. But like, ultimately... Like mentioned, I said it at the beginning of the video already, due to having this competition status and trying to rank everything and everything, you know, I kind of had to look more onto the critical side of things to be able to justify lower rankings and whatever. Now that this is completely overboard and I don't really care for it anymore, or what I just generally realized for myself throughout listening to the album in anticipation for the final, and I realized that for myself, where it just really said, you know what, who the fuck cares about rankings, just enjoy the music and everything. Pulse really hit better with every single re-listen. Every single time I listened to the song again and again, it got better and better. Because while there were, like mentioned, these little ad-libs in it that weren't really my thing and whatnot, and while I thought that at least the first chorus wasn't my thing either, especially the second half of the song and the verses and the pre-chorus and everything are just so freaking good. And so damn entertaining and so much fun. And now, on top of that, here with the stage, it's an absolute highlight, okay? What a beast of a performance right there, you know? The stuff that we added here, you know, because the original song is actually very short, you know? We added like at least 80 seconds of additional audio, even more, with a bit of a dubstep remix, you know, with a bit of like just more for the dance break and everything. Like, this is a type of performance that you will watch over and over again. Not just like mentioned for the insane visuals of LOONA, but also just because this hits even better than the song, you know? That's really the thing. I said that, I think, during that audio reaction too already. I really enjoyed it for what it is still, even though there were some things that I didn't 100% enjoy, but it will probably feel even so much cooler and better when we then go over to the live performance, and that was definitely the case here, okay? This live performance was so freaking flames. Like mentioned, they brought the heat visually, whew, but also the song itself just really, really kicked so much better here. Like mentioned this, I walk like na-na-na, I talk like na-na. It's so freaking catchy. The vocals that were added in the second chorus are so good. The dance break was freaking insane, okay? Like, they delivered here in every way. They delivered the facial expressions, the charisma, the stage presence. They had the insane choreo. They had the insane rap. They had the great vocals on top of that too. Again, her. Holy shit. Everybody though, okay? This entire performance was just one big highlight, and definitely, like mentioned, increased the song that already got better and better with every re-listen to the entirely new level. Because now, every time you listen to the song, you will get the visual of the stage into your mind, and that just increases the entire thing by so much more, okay? And I do have to additionally say though, before we move over to the final performance, LOONA, like mentioned, really delivered for me throughout this entire season. I had reacted to them before already, Pantown, one of my favorite releases of last year, and I am really still excited to dive more into the previous stuff, into the solos and the subunits and everything. We still have one more catching up on LOONA group-wise to do, you know, with I think So What and more, which we will be doing before the comeback, which I think is this month as well, which I'm really excited for. And like mentioned, LOONA really delivered for me throughout the season. The unit stages were especially insane. The first one performance was awesome. Shake was absolutely awesome. And Butterfly, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the song, was also such an insane performance. And now this on top of that, they really delivered all the way through. Well, I did say that I don't really care for rankings anymore, or like that I don't really care at the end of the day who wins, because everybody performed throughout the season. Everybody earned and deserved the victory. It's obviously heart-shattering and just very, very unfortunate and sad that that technically COVID is the reason why LOONA didn't win. Because I did see the final ranking score, which was, I think, a 4,000 point difference between WJSN and LOONA. And LOONA, as we all know, did not receive points for the first round, because they actually don't even know exactly why that's the case, because they still performed at the end of the day, but like due to COVID it had to be like pushed back, and that's why, maybe, I guess. But either way, if it wasn't for COVID, then they would have performed in round 1 and would have gotten points for that, probably more than 4,000, and then it probably would have added up to, at least if we go for this point picture now, to them probably winning. And that's obviously, like mentioned, really damn shitty, because, you know, basically they lost due to a inconvenience that nobody could control. You know, nobody can control getting COVID or not. Obviously you can do stuff to avoid everything, but like they had no you know, like they had no other choice. You know, they just got it and you had to roll with it. So that's obviously, at least, does leave a little bit of a bitter aftertaste for me. Like mentioned, WJSN absolutely deserves and everything too, but like not getting points on that first round solely due to COVID, that just sucks. Okay. They are the winner of the hearts nonetheless, and I, like mentioned, really love what they did throughout the season. This performance was very, really cool too, and I can't wait to check out more of their older stuff and look forward to the new releases. And yeah, unfortunate ending for LOONA and Orbits. Big credit obviously to everybody that voted so much. You know, I saw on Twitter a lot of people, or like generally a lot of stuff around that and the votings and everything, how much time was invested there. So it's unfortunate that it didn't add up at the end due to that first round, which is, it sucks, but we gotta move forward nonetheless. They performed and earned it either way. 10 out of 10 final performance. Big excitement for myself now for the comic and the previous stuff. And now we're wrapping things up with our final performance of the final, which is Brave Girls' Whistle. And this, now obviously, like mentioned, is probably the best example of why I shouldn't really have cared for rankings for this entire season, because it ultimately just added up to me just ranking them low each and every single time, just because their sound concept is lesser my favorite compared to the other ones that were done by other groups. Brave Girls still performed throughout this entire season on a high level, and that's why I'm now really excited to check out the Whistle final stage. Whistle's such a fun song too, so let's check it out, okay? Brave Girls, Whistle. Also 5 minutes. God damn, we're reaching the 1 hour mark. Let's just go with it. Oh, look at her. Wait, was it Red Sun? Maybe? I don't know. The wave sounds still, huh? We are bringing in the summer. Stage everything. They are the summer queens. I think you can definitely say that. She looks so pretty though. Even the outfits are like so summer. Ichin? Wait. Eunji. I was just trying to learn the names too, because we will check out more Brave Girls in the future. This pre-chorus is so good. Live vocals! Oh Oh, they're doing it bare feet, I just now see. Is that easy to perform that way? Or difficult? I don't know. Oh, that visual is cool with the waterfall. I like how we used the stage again. I like the setup and everything. I don't know why, but I love her facial expression work especially. I don't know what it is about her, but... Wait, what have they written with the sand though? This part of the pre-chorus. It's so good. I love how lighthearted the choreo is though, like it looks so swift and smooth. I love the waterfall that's coming in for that second part of the chorus. Like such a cool stage visual. Water looks always great. Oh! Oh, now a little bit of a... What is this? Is this Latin? Kinda has a Latin flavor to it. Like that's new, that's not an original. Oh, wait. Oh, that isn't even sand. Oh, that's gold. I thought that's sand. Awesome firework. The live vocals though. That's what Brave Girls really was like the best part about their performances every single time though. The live vocals. This song is such a summer hit. And we'll have a lot of fun listening to it throughout the summer. Okay. Her especially though. I don't know why or what it is about her. She might be my bias, I'm not sure. We have to see when we check out more of their stuff. But alright. Brave Girls' Whistle. As mentioned, now that I've completely thrown overboard the idea of having to rank everything and just enjoy the stuff for what it is, that way the song is just much more enjoyable to me. Because I said it during the all six final first impression review and everything, we checked out just the audio. Obviously for me in that moment I was like, okay, summer sound and song, okay, cool. Doesn't really suit this final theme and whatnot, you know. That's how I had to look at it back then because I was just trying to rank things. Now I don't really care for that anymore, and that way the song just immediately feels much better, you know, because I don't need to compare it to the other songs we've listened to today, but just enjoy the song performance for what it is, and that way it's obviously such an insanely fun and enjoyable time, okay? I think that's definitely the thing about Brave Girls themselves. They have this own sound, they have this signature vibe to themselves, which like mentioned, a more common genre, but still make it feel like their own thing with their vocals and whatnot. And this is why I think Whistle especially will be a song that I will enjoy a lot throughout the upcoming hot months. I'm not sure if they will be having a comeback soon, because I think they actually had one before Queendom, if I'm not mistaken. But I will definitely check out later stuff and more of the previous releases, because like mentioned, Queendom was my first impression of them as a group. They did have a lot of releases throughout the past year, but I never really got to it, you know. But we will be getting to that now down the road, because yeah, even though I like mentioned had to basically, you know, with a painful dagger in my chest, usually put them on last place simply because the sound genre they were going for usually was my favorite. Still enjoyed everything they put out, you know. Next, I mentioned the thing where this competition aspect of the show, me having to rank everything, kind of really, you know, made things feel a bit more critical than it usually should be, because I enjoyed all the performances. All the performances were very enjoyable and fun. But at the end of the day, you know, I just had to put someone low or lower on the ranking, and it just ended up being them because their concept just didn't really speak to me as much as some of the others. But ultimately, all of the performances were awesome. Brave Goat still delivered in every single performance. And yeah, Whistle is an awesome song. Whistle is a hit, okay? Whistle, when you just look at it on its own, it's such a summer bop that it will have a lot of fun releasing to throughout the summer. And like mentioned, because they have such a big summer discography, I think I will definitely be checking out more of their previous stuff, and maybe the comic that may come around for the summer and now in the upcoming months too. You know, because again, I saw many people be like, "Hey, why do you hate Brave Gold so much?" And I'm like, "Hey, I don't hate them. I never hated them. I never disliked them. Just the concept and the genre, I think, just wasn't the best choice for this type of format, you know. But now that they don't care for that anymore and just enjoy the format for what it is, and even though it's a more common one, they still do it in a fantastic way, which is why I'm very excited to do the Brave Girls deep dive at one point. You know, no idea if I would go back to the very early days, you know, where I think we're like 6-7 members or so, or if I go for just the last year releases or anything. But either way, the Brave Girls heritage story was still awesome to witness and see. I'm now very excited to, after Queendom has now concluded, check out more of the girls on my own with music videos and everything. They are good vibes, they have fantastic live vocals, and just generally sound incredible, so I'm very excited to check that all out. The Whistle live performance was a lot of fun too, just good vibes all around. It was visually very pleasing as well, with a lot of cool elements implemented here, so yeah. Awesome final performance by Brave Girls with Whistle, a lot of fun, really enjoyed it. And this concludes our Queendom 2 journey. I didn't even say it at the beginning, actually, I did appear in episode 10, even though it was for just a few seconds, you know. I think, what did they use from me saying? They will be like, wow, you know. That was everything I said, you know. But you did hear me in the final episode of Queendom, which I know is quite a nice touch, because it's basically this journey now reaching its high point that way, you know, being on Korean TV basically, because yeah, we've now reacted to every single Queendom 2 performance, we reacted every single week, and now have reached the final point of it with the 6 final performances. I enjoyed them all a lot. I had a lot of fun going through this journey with all of you together. Maybe some of you will stay outside of Queendom and look forward to reactions to me reacting to every single artist now in this, because we will like me to be checking out more of every single person and every single artist involved within Queendom 2. They really all won me over. I'm very excited for that, and I hope you look forward to it as well. For now, I really hope you enjoyed all the Queendom 2 reactions and today's video. If you did, leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on the final performances? Which was your favorite? Tell me all about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support my Patreon. It would help me a lot. And we will see each other again with all of the groups involved here at one point or another. Some of them have comics coming up, some we will be doing catching up on, and more. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may be in for, I'll see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, have been happy. Have a great time, have a wonderful Friday and weekend coming ahead of you, and look forward to more reactions to all the artists involved here. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this Queendom Season 2 journey. Thank you so much.